हेलो एवरीवन। सो टुडे वी विल सॉल्व द पेपर ऑफ जयपुर मेट्रो जो कि 5 फरवरी 2021 को हुआ था। ठीक है, उसके क्वेश्चन आज हम देखेंगे। सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज हियर, लॉस फैक्टर ऑफ पावर प्लांट इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर। तो आप यू नो वेरी वेल दैट द लॉस मीन्स हीटिंग और it is due to the electrical resistance. Okay, so we know also that the copper loss which occurs due to the resistance. So energy is lost due to electrical resistance and heating of conductors. Loss factors are published by power and water corporations. So they are asking about the power plant, which is the loss factor. Then copper loss is the answer. Okay. Next question is Beaufort number is related to which of the following renewable energy sources? So you have to know first that what is Beaufort number. So it is a type of a scale. It measures the wind. It is related to the wind energy. Okay, because it measures the what kind of a wind is there. Like a calm air is there. Okay, light air and light breeze. These are the types of the wind speed it is related to. So Beaufort scales measures that thing and it is related to the wind energy. Next question is the algorithm used to extract maximum power from solar PV is known as. So that is a MPPT. Okay, MPPT means maximum power point tracking. It is a electronic DC to DC converter that optimizes to match between the solar arrays and the utility grid. In your project in your project time you heard about the maximum power point tracking. Okay, many students doing working on this maximum power point tracking uh, and in the solar project. Okay, next question is which of the following is true for an RC circuit if I is the capacitor current and V is the voltage across capacitor. So you know very well that voltage across capacitor we wrote VC0 plus equals to VC0 minus, which is the option number 3. And you can download this paper from the Telegram group SSCW Junction. In DC to AC instrument, the deflection is proportional to the. So in DC to AC instrument, the deflection means theta, and theta is directly proportional to I square, and it is valid for the AC and DC instruments. And the formula is theta equals to I square upon 2 kc TL upon d theta. Which of the following techniques is used to provide damping torque in indicating instruments? So R damping, RLC damping, thermal damping is not used in the indicating instruments. Fluid friction damping, air friction damping, electrostatic damping, eddy current damping and electromagnetic damping are used. Okay, and you know very well they can ask anything about the where we can use the fluid friction damping, where we can use the air friction damping, eddy current damping and electromagnetic damping. So air friction damping is used in moving iron and electrodynamic instruments. Okay, next is fluid friction damping is used in electrostatic voltmeter and induction type instruments. Eddy current damping is used in PMMC. Electromagnetic damping is used in flux meter. So this is very important question that they can ask these points. Okay, which damping is used in which application? Okay, which instruments? Next, a circuit is given and they are asking if the output of the circuit is the triangular wave, then the input of the circuit must be. Okay, this is the integrated circuit. Okay, because a capacitor is here. Okay, so this is a integrated circuits and the formula for integrated circuit is V out minus 1 upon R C 0 to T V input dt. Okay, so if we integrate that value, if the output is triangular wave, if we integrate the square wave, then output will come our triangular wave. Okay, this is the work of integrated circuits. And if the input is the triangular wave, then output will be the sinusoidal. Okay, and one circuit is also here, a differentiator. Differentiator work inversely to the integrated circuits. Okay, if n is the number of times is increased, voltage rating is increased, then for a distributed design, the conductor size reduces by the original. Okay, so you solved this question before also. Okay, we saw many times that volume of the conductor or the conductor size reduces by the 1 upon n square times. V upon n square, 1 upon n square is directly proportional. The size is the reduces by 1 upon n square. And n, what is the n? The voltage rating, number of times of voltage rating. In a single phase split induction motor, the main winding edge. This is a very important question. They can repeat this question many times. Okay, the main winding has the low resistance and high inductive reactance, and the starting winding has high resistance and low inductive reactance. Split phase motor, you know, that is a resistance start motor also we can say. So you have to remember them about the main winding and the starting winding. For a step down DC to DC converter, if R is the load resistor connected at the output and D is the duty cycle, the effective input resistance seen by the source edge. So we know the formula of buck converter or step down converter. B output equals to Bs into D, and output resistance is equals to input resistance into D. D is the duty cycle. So R input effective is equals to RL upon D. So answer number B is here. For a three-phase induction motor, the rotor copper loss is equals to, you know, the conditions that the PCU or rotor copper loss is equals to slip into power input. What is that circuit? So you know that the circuit is a polytype type clipper, or we can say that series clipper with DC supply. An electrical circuit which is operating at a certain frequency has impedance of n-10J. If the frequency is 200% of the original frequency, then the new value of impedance is. So impedance value is given 10 minus J10. So it is equivalent to R minus JXC. They are saying that frequency becomes the 200%, means F test equals to 2F. If we wrote Z dash equals to R minus J upon 2 pi F dash C, because XC we know that 1 upon omega C is there. So R minus J upon 2 times of 2 pi FC. Okay, because F dash equals becomes to 2F. Then Z dash equals to R minus J XC upon 2, 10 minus J10 upon 2. Answer is 10 minus J5. Self-inductance of the conductor is one of the reasons for. So the answer is the skin effect. So the phenomena arising due to unequal distribution of current over the surface of the conductor, that is referred to the skin effect in the transmission line. Such effect does not play an important role in short transmission line, but it affect on the long transmission line. An X-pole 50 Hz alternator is driven by a 60 Hz synchronous motor. Calculate the number of poles for the synchronous motor. So we know Ns equals to 120 F upon P and F2 upon F1. We took the ratio which is equals to X, which is a pole. So 60 upon 50, it becomes the 1.2 times of X. Impulse ratio. Impulse ratio is calculated for which of the following? So we know impulse ratio of the lightning arrestor, its ratio of breakdown voltage of the wave of spatial duration to breakdown voltage of the 50 Hz wave. The technical standard parameter known as safety standard for grid connected inverter is called. So that parameter, that safety standard parameter is called the anti-Icelanding protection, because that anti-Icelanding protection or Islanding means where the grid is down. If the grid is down, but some homes are still providing energy to the grid, that is the Islanding. That is the meaning of Islanding, and that safety protection standard thing is the anti-Islanding protection. Next is a single phase three wire AC source will have. So it have a three output terminals. The complete response for the analysis of the circuit. So you know that the complete response is the uh, total behavior of the circuit in response to both internal and external energy. Okay, internal means stored energy and external means applied energy, and it can also be defined as the sum of forced response and a natural response. The form of forced response is the same as the form of forcing function. So the response of the both internal and external energy is also the sum of natural and the force response. In polyphase AC circuits, the phase sequence RYV is same as the, so it is the same as the YVR. So why the answer is YVR? Because if we taking an example, if the phase of any coil, ठीक is RYV, then the positive phase sequence will be RYV, YVR, and BRY. Because this is the clockwise sequence, and similarly for the this is the positive sequence, and similarly for the negative sequence, the term becomes the R B by R and by RB. It is refers to the anti-clockwise. Okay, so R by BRY are the same phase sequence in a clockwise direction. Next question is that demultiplexer circuit is a. So we know that demultiplexer, a decoder with enable input can function as a demultiplexer. A demultiplexer is a circuit that receives information from a single line and directs it to the one of the possible output lines. Capacitive voltage transformer. Capacitor potential transformer are used to measure voltage. So it is above the 100 kV. This is the capacitive voltage transformer. Okay. So here the main thing is that what is the capacitive voltage transformer? For measuring high voltage above 100 kV, the high insulated transformer is required. The highly insulated transformer is quite expensive as compared to the normal transformer. So for reducing the cost, the capacitive potential transformer is used. Okay. So the CVT or capacitive voltage transformer is cheap and their performance is not much inferior to the highly insulated transformers. Which of the following is used for the voltage regulation? So we know that Zener diode is used for the voltage regulation. Question number 24 states, for the given figures according to Snell's law sine theta 1 upon theta 2 equals to, so this Snell's law shows that states that the it is equals to the n2 upon n1. Okay, that sine theta 1 upon sine theta 2 equals to n2 upon n1. So n1 sine theta 1 equals to n2 sine theta 2. N1 is the incident index, N2 is the refracted index. This is incident angle and this is the refracted angle. So this is the overview of the optics and light refraction. Okay, and n1 upon n2 is the constant. for any given wavelength of the light. So the ratio of the two sides is also a constant for the any angle. That is the definition of the Snell's law. A solar cell converts energy of light into electricity by the photovoltaic effect. The most economical area of conductor is based on Kelvin's law. So Kelvin's law defines about the economic choice of the conductor size, and in that which the annual interest and the depreciation on the capital cost of the conductor is equal to the annual cost of the energy losses. Which of the following plants is a non-conventional source of energy? Non-conventional means they are asking of the renewable sources. So solar is the renewable sources of energy. In D flip-flop, the present state is 1. What will be the next state of output at the complement end? So complement means a bar on the side. So one bar is the 0 or vice versa is true. So this is the diagram of the D flip-flop. Q and Q bar is the output, and this is a table of D, S, R, Q and states. If D is the duty ratio, the input and output relation of a buck converter and a boost converter are. So buck converter, I already told, B output equals to D into B input, and B output equals to Bs upon or B input upon 1 minus D, and D is the duty cycle. Which material is used for making arcing contacts of circuit breaker? So copper tungsten alloy is used. Which of the following is a drawback of tidal power? So in the tidal power, we know that we can predict the energy output also through some prediction theories like model predictive controls. And running cost is cheap due to the air at the seashore side, and the option number B, the maintenance and repair of equipment. Okay, that is a difficult task for the tidal power, so it's a drawback of the tidal power. The D-arsenable galvanometer HR. It's a DC moving coil galvanometer. When a DC flows through the coil generates a magnetic field, and that field acts as a permanent magnet. Same question. In a high voltage transmission, whenever the conductors are dead-ended or there is a change in the direction of the transmission line, the insulators are used of the. So the that is a strand type insulators. Strand type insulators are used at the dead end of the transmission lines, and they can ask about the ratings of these insulators. So pin type insulator is used is less than for the 11 kV, and it is used in a distribution system. Cycle type insulator is less than the 33 kV, and it also used in a distribution systems. Suspension type insulator is 11 kV to 765 kV, and it is used in a transmission system. And strain type insulator, it is also used in a transmission system, and the voltage is greater than the 33 kV. In the given figure, the value of the current at I infinite is T. So T is the time. A unit step function is the supply voltage. So here we can use the final value. Okay. So when we use the final value, we know V upon R is the answer. So 12 upon 1K is the answer is here at the final value at situation. So infinite ut minus 3 becomes the neutral. So 12 upon 1000 is the answer. Load duration curve is the plot between. So I told you so many times that load duration about the load duration curve. It is a plot between the load and the time, and in which you can see easily the time duration. In between the time duration, the different loads we can use. So in this question, an oscilloscope shows peak to peak amplitude of 8 centimeter. Okay, so peak to peak value is for the 8 centimeter for a measured sinusoidal voltage waveform with vertically sensitivity knob set to 8 volt per centimeter. So vertically sensitivity knob set to 8 centimeter. The average value of the voltage is. So we know that Bm equals to P peak to peak upon 2 and P average is 2 Bm upon pi. Peak to peak amplitude, we have to multiply that the peak to peak amplitude with the vertical sensitivity knob value, which is the 8 into 8, 64. Now Vm equals to P peak to peak upon 60 upon 2, 64 upon 2 is the 32 volt. And the formula for B average is 2 Vm upon pi, 2 into 32 upon pi, which is equals to 20.38. With which of the following is the one of the 1 wattmeter method of three-phase power measurement possible? That is a star connected balanced load. What will be the effect on hysteresis losses on transformer if the iron core is replaced with an air core? So we know if there is no iron core, there is no magnetism effect. Okay, no magnetostriction effect is also there. So if air core is there, then the hysteresis loss becomes the zero, because the hysteresis loss occurs due to the magnetostriction. So there is not a possibility of magnetostriction. So it will become the zero value. In a hot wire instrument, which alloy is used? So in a hot wire instrument, the platinum iridium alloy is the used. Network theorems are applicable to. So the theorems are applicable to the both AC and a linear AC and DC linear circuits. The cycloconverter is used for. So cycloconverter is used for the AC to AC converter. With which of the following is the cogging effect of a three-phase induction motor related? So you know cogging and crawling. So crawling is related to the harmonics. Okay, and cogging is related to when the stator slots, when the slots of the rotor are equal to the number of slots in the stator, they align themselves. Okay, in such a way that both faces to each other, and at this stage the reluctance of the magnetic path is minimum and motor refuses to start. That characteristics of the induction motor is called the cogging. So the cogging effect is related to the starting problem. It refuses to start when the stator slots equals to the rotor slots. Identify the circuit based on the working principles. So we know already that this diagram is related to the AC voltage regulator. So this is a AC regulator. You have to determine the diagram. For a line insulator, puncture voltage upon flashover voltage is. So for a line insulator, I already told that puncture voltage upon flashover voltage is defined as the value is the greater than 1, because if the flashover voltage value is high, then it creates problem to the line insulators. So the value of that the value for that is the greater than the 1, in which we can save our line insulators. What is the definition of a three-phase balanced load? So the definition of three-phase balanced load is that it draws power equally from all the three phases with all types of load. Which of the following helps in finding a single equivalent voltage source of the circuit shown in the figure? So if several number of voltage sources are there and several number of resistors are there, then we can see, or we can say that it's a type of a Millman's theorem. And Millman's theorem, if there are several voltage source, and we can have it to an equivalent circuit. So the formula for that, they can ask also, B1 G1 plus B2 G2 till Vn Gn upon G1 plus G2 till Gn. And R resistance is, we know that it is a reciprocal of conductance, which is a 1 upon G1 plus G2 till Gn. So this is the formula of the Millman's theorem, where we can apply to make it into a single voltage source. For which of the following reason It's a DC injection used in a three-phase induction motor. So DC injection is used in a three-phase induction motor for the purpose of the dynamic braking. Here the meaning of the DC injection means by injecting the DC voltage into the motor windings. Before DC injection braking can begin, the AC power to the motor stator must be disconnected. Identify the Boolean function for the given switching circuits. So we can see in this circuit that B and C, if the value of V and C is 0 or 1 or 1 or 0, then output will come. So it operates as the B and C both operates as the OR circuit. So 0, 1, either 1 or 0, the output will be here. But A will be set to the 0 and 1. So it works as an AND circuit. So A, B plus C is the answer because A into B plus C means the output will come or not come will depend on the A. A three-phase four-wire system supplies power to a balanced star-connected load. The current in each phase is 20 ampere. The current in the neutral wire will be. So it is a balanced star-connected load. So the current in the neutral wire will be zero. If they ask the question like that, the current in the neutral wire will be and find the zero sequence current, then we can say that the current will be IN upon 3 or 20 by 3. In a power electronic circuits, two diodes are connected in series too. Why? So the two diodes connected in series, it increases the reverse blocking voltage with a stance of diode. So the working of two diodes connected in series is means it increases the reverse blocking voltage. So these are the questions from the JMRC JE and the paper is finished here. So practice this paper for the upcoming exams.